I think we're all a little bit confused as to what Rockstar is going to do next in Grand Theft Auto Online, and it would be really, really nice if they would actually communicate with us and tell us what's going on. That seems like the Rockstar of the past. They used to post messages that looked like this: get ready for GTA Online Lowriders next week, Tuesday, and stay tuned for more info to come. And then actually responding to a couple of people asking questions about why this update is not available for the PS3 and Xbox 360, as mentioned here in the Newswire previously, future content updates such as this are only possible on the newer and more powerful systems, as there isn't enough memory available to add to the game on the older systems, and we cannot make any more meaningful content updates without putting the entire game at risk. And then telling a couple of others that if they have suggestions, they can email it over, and they actively monitor feedback for future title updates. So it's been a hot minute since Rockstar has communicated like this, and honestly, I don't expect them to do that going forward, really just because it's been so many years since they have done stuff like this. But it was nice when we just heard from Rockstar, not only on what they were doing, but also just sort of answering some questions that they haven't directly touched on, and that's what I think we're getting here. It would be nice, again, if Rockstar did this going forward. It also makes you wonder that when the time comes for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, is Rockstar going to put out an article saying like, hey, PS4 and Xbox One guys, it's been great and all, but no more updates for you. I wonder what their explanation will be. I also wonder when that's going to be coming. You would expect it to be soon, because I'm thinking Rockstar really does want to march forward with PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. But anyways, let's move on and let's get back to talking about the summer 2022 DLC, what it's going to be, the confusion surrounding it. As someone ended up saying, what's the consensus been here? My hopes of Cops and Crooks are dead for now, and Michael's marvelous Mexican mariachi movie-making meltdown, or more commonly referred to as M7, is imminent. Long story short, he's asking if it's going to be Cops and Crooks. Is it going to be Michael's movie DLC? And Insider Tez Funds 2 said, to be honest, I don't think Cops and Crooks has ever brought up on Rockstar's table since the start of this year. And according to another user, parts of Cops and Crooks were used within other DLCs, like the contract update. So far, Rockstar coming up with a scripted schedule for Dr. Dre and the other artists at Record A Studios is sort of future-proofing. The days when Dr. Dre is taking a break is when a new celebrity could go live. Or maybe one week Dr. Dre is featured, and the other week the new celebrity. That and the fact that Dr. Dre's VIP contract script ends in VIP contract _1. Kind of hinting at a new VIP contract, which would be reasonable. Michael being involved with this new VIP contract makes more sense than Cops and Crooks. So basically what we're doing here is we're listing out the possibility and probability of what the next update is going to be. I think a lot of people would like Cops and Crooks. I don't think it's going to be introduced as a formal DLC for multiple reasons. Number one, I think lots of that update has been used in previous updates, like he mentioned the contract update, or it might be used in a way that doesn't compromise our characters. Like we might get to play as law enforcement in a movie if something like Michael DeSanta is added and we get to unlock the movie studio. Now, as far as the Dr. Dre stuff and Record A Studios, there's definitely going to be more VIP contracts, and if they are, you'd think they'd be music related just because Record A Studios is a music production studio after all. So it wouldn't make sense for a non-music industry VIP to go there. So you think someone like Rosalia maybe, or other celebrities that Rockstar could ultimately introduce would kind of fit well. And the way Rockstar set this whole thing up is they can adjust the schedule so that Dr. Dre's in there one day, Rosalia's in there the next day, so on and so on, and Dr. Dre's VIP contract as an _1. So if this is going to be the only one, why would they waste time in putting the _1 on it? It would just be VIP contract, not VIP contract 1. And if that is the case, again, I do believe Michael DeSanta is going to return. We've discussed that for various reasons. The hints and clues given by Franklin in-game. Also, the hints and clues given out by the voice actors and motion capture artists of both Franklin and Michael, Sean Fontano and Ned Luke. It really wouldn't be shocking to see both of them return. Now, as far as when we could see them return, we got some more discussion about the release date. Insider Tez Funds 2 said expect the update around late July, the usual release window we came to expect. Also, there's a pattern where the last event before the update is extended for 2 weeks and ends on a Tuesday. That's the giveaway. Okay, so starting with the first bit, the update is going to arrive around late July. Now, just taking a look at the dates here, if Rockstar is going to be doing it on a Tuesday or a Thursday, you've got Tuesday, July 12th. You've got Thursday, July 14th. You've got Tuesday, the 19th, Thursday, the 21st, and then you've got Tuesday, the 26th, and Thursday, the 28th. Those are like the last 3 weeks in July after Independence Day, which usually Rockstar have something planned for that. So I would expect an event or an update around that date or sometime around that. But since Rockstar usually like to do things on either Tuesdays or Thursdays, I think very likely we're looking at our 6 dates right there. And Tez Funds 2 said we should have expected that. That's the usual release window. But there's also a pattern that we can look for. Again, this kind of goes back to how Rockstar could take all this away if they just communicated with us. But I understand that there's a lot that goes into like getting a release date for an update. It has to be approved by Sony and Microsoft and make sure that it passes all those tests and inspections. But once it does that, Rockstar usually do an extended event week for 2 weeks, or it'll just end on an odd day and you'll be like, okay, why is it ending then? And usually that is the giveaway that's when the update is going to come out and that's when something's going to arrive. And I think we're going to see the exact same thing here. Again, whether it happens around the 4th of July, Independence Day, or whether it happens the week after that, it's usually a pretty good telltale sign that something soon is coming from Rockstar. Again, I wish they would just communicate with us. That would really solve everything here. Even on the Newswire post that Rockstar released yesterday, I'm like combing through it to see if at the very end they give us any details on like what's going to be coming up next or what we can expect. And so far, we haven't gotten anything. So hopefully we will get something like that soon to give us some concrete details on the next DLC. But for now, it's looking like it's either going to be some spin-off variation of Cops and Crooks, very much likely involving the movie studio, or a new VIP contract that looks like Michael DeSanta will be involved, and Record A Studios, and probably also the agency too. And at the end of the day, it's also going to be looking very likely that this will be coming out in late July, which I know seems like a long, long time away, but hopefully we'll get that sooner rather than later. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below, or you can reach out to me on my Facebook page where you can send messages, photos, videos, and a whole lot more. What do you guys think of the next update in GTA Online? When do you think it's going to be coming out? And what sort of theme do you think we're going to be getting? Again, let me know what you think about that. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.